Convicted child molester Shayne Lund will remain in prison following a parole board hearing Thursday, which determined Lund, who is serving an indeterminate sentence as a dangerous offender, is not ready to be released from custody. With no stated plan for release, Lund, who is now 33, has been in prison for 10 years after pleading guilty to 35 counts involving 14 victims, including children as young as 2 years of age, whom he sexually violated, abusing animals in some cases to harm the children. Along with bestiality charges, he was convicted of sexual assault, making child pornography, and voyeurism. Many of Lund's crimes involved conspiring with girlfriends Avery Taylor and Catherine Thompson. When asked during his parole board hearing why a psychological follow-up had fallen apart, Lund said he wasn't in the right mindset to complete an assessment, following news his wife, a Quebec woman he'd met through his stepbrother, left him about a year ago, calling it his hardest loss. Lund told the board he only moved from an Ontario prison to one in Quebec in October of 2023 to be closer to his wife. Lund said the divorce has not been finalized. "She never gave me an explanation," Lund told the parole board. Lund has been diagnosed as a narcissistic, antisocial pedophile, described as manipulative and self-focused with an explosive temper. The board referred to Lund's inability to move forward with a psychological assessment as the, quote, missing piece of the puzzle to help Lund and the board understand his criminality and, quote, major sexual deviances. "You still do not understand why you got involved in that," Lund was told. The board heard Lund plans to take a welding course in prison and participate in the Houses of Healing Restorative Justice program. He said his goal is to be transferred to a minimum security prison. The board asked Lund to continue working on himself to better manage his emotions, including empathy, with the board's paramount consideration being the protection of society. The parole board heard Lund poses a high risk to public safety, telling Lund he still needs to better understand the consequences of his actions. Mike Arsledy, CTV News, Barrie.